Have you ever felt like you've dominated the first half of a match, but by minute 60, your legs are gone, your touch is starting to fade, you're now chasing the game instead of controlling it? I'm Coach Mike from Triformance Sports Training, and today I'm going to give you 4 field-tested drills to help improve your match-specific conditioning. This is going to help you sprint, recover, and repeat for a full 90 minutes through stoppage time.
Triformance Sports Training.
There are 3 energy systems that a soccer match it's going to demand from you, and it needs to be trained. So let's talk a little bit about them. First up, we have our Alactic System. This system powers short bursts of explosive effort, lasting around 0 to 10 seconds. It doesn't require oxygen and relies on stored ATP and creatine phosphate for immediate energy. Actions that are going to require this system are going to be our acceleration, our quick first steps, our short sprints, vertical jumps, and change of directions. Why it matters in soccer? Every explosive movement, from breaking away from a defender to going for a header, depends on the system, but it burns out fast and takes 2 to 3 minutes to fully recover from. Next up, we have our Anaerobic System. This system kicks in when efforts last between 10 to 60 seconds. It breaks down glucose without oxygen, producing energy quickly, but also leads to lactic acid buildup. So this will be used when you're giving your high level of efforts in repeated sprints, pressing, or box-to-box runs. By improving this system, we're going to be able to have higher levels of effort in our repeated sprints so we don't fade. Last up, our aerobic system. Think of this as the base. It's going to help us recover between intense efforts, and it's going to allow us for 90 minutes to stay sharp physically, technically, tactically, and mentally. All right, guys, let's hit the field. We're going to give you the 4 drills that will focus on the anaerobic and aerobic systems so you can build total game fitness. Up first, we have our 4x4. To get this one set up, you'll make a box with the cones, setting them 20 meters apart. The size of the square can vary. A smaller one, it's going to have more change of direction. A longer one's going to have those straighter long runs. Now, to perform this drill, it's exactly how it sounds. You're going to run for 4 minutes at a 90 to 95% effort level. And then after the 4 minutes, you're going to rest for 3 minutes, performing it a total of 4 sets. Try to keep track how many times you go around the square. Over time, the aim is to progressively increase the amount of times that you go around the square. Drill number 2, it's going to be a 2-minute on, 1 minute off. Now, to perform this one, it's exactly how it sounds. You're going to run for 2 minutes at about a 90 to 95% effort level. The aim should be to complete around 500 to 600 meters. So on a football pitch, that would mean you're going back and forth around 5 to 6 times. Once the 2 minutes is up, you're going to rest for 1 minute with a light walk. You can perform this one for a total of 6 to 10 reps. Guys, let me pause the video real quick. If you like what you're seeing, please smash the like button, subscribe if you don't want to miss out on our content, and if you think this video could help one of your friends, go ahead and send it to them. But back to the video. For all of the 4 drills, we're going to give you different reps and sets, and that's up to you to choose how many you perform. We recommend that you utilize progressive overload, so start with the lower reps or sets, and then build yourself up over the coming weeks. Drill number 3, we have our 300-meter shuttle. Now we're going to start to focus on that anaerobic system. For this one, again, we'll be using a football pitch, so the setup is easy. You don't need any equipment. To perform it, you're going to start on the goal line. You're then going to sprint to the half line and back. That's 1 rep. You're going to do 2 more, which is going to total 300 meters. The aim is to complete this in around 60 seconds, and then we're going to rest for 2 minutes. You can then go ahead and complete a total of 4 to 6 sets. A bonus tip, if you want to add in more change of direction to relate it to the game, you can shorten the distance from 50 meters. So instead of running to that halfway line, we'll just go 25 meters. Then you're going to have to double the amount of times you go back and forth so you still hit that 300 meter. Drill number 4, we're going to do our 4-minute box intervals. We can go ahead and use that same box setup that we used in the 4x4, so you can set the cones 20 meters apart. Here we'll be working continuously for 4 minutes, but at different tempos. To perform this one, we're going to do it continuously for 4 minutes, and you're going to start off with a light jog on the side of the box. Once you hit that first cone, you'll sprint diagonally at max effort, and then continue back to a slow jog, and when you hit the next cone, sprint diagonally. This is going to simulate that work to rest ratio that you're going to do out there on the pitch. Once the 4 minutes runs up, you're going to rest for 2 minutes, and you can complete a total of 3 to 4 sets. Remember guys, soccer conditioning, it's not just about running more, going out for those long jogs. It's about training match specific, those 3 energy systems, which our 4 drills are going to do to help you build that total game fitness. To get the most out of these drills, here's some tips on how to program them in your weeks, depending on the part of the season that you're in. Option 1, you can add it to the end of a team training session. A good rule of thumb here is to keep your high days high and your low days low. So if you have an intense day, maybe you want to add it to that session so that you can recover on the other days. Option 2 would be to perform these on standalone conditioning days. So if you feel that at your training sessions you're not getting enough work done, or you don't train enough with your team in the week, you can go ahead and perform these drills 2 times per week. Just make sure that you have a solid warm-up, and then you can choose 1 to 2 of the drills that I've given you. So if you're in your preseason, you're going to want to have 3 days where you focus on your conditioning to build up that capacity. If you're in season, 1 to 2 times per week to maintain your fitness and be sharp. And then in the off season, you can do 2 to 3 times per week, where again, you're building up the capacity, but we're focusing a little bit more on strength in the gym. Now, if you guys need help programming your workouts, whether it's strength, conditioning, you're in the in-season, off-season, pre-season, doesn't matter, head down to the description box below, visit one of the links, and we can get to work together. Now, you guys know what I'm about to say. Make sure you smash that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and keep working hard, keep getting better. We'll see you in our next video.